your question.
Yeah. Oh, the question, sir. Hold on. Okay.
Well, I still want to talk about, but we cannot finish this thing today.
Yes.
I still want to talk about
I'm not asking my own question. Yes.
those foods you can process. You know, I still want to talk about them.
Yeah,
I still want to talk about I'm not through with the costs. You know, the things needed to start. So.
All right, thank you very much for keeping faith with us here at Jordan 105.5 FM. It's your number one entrepreneurship and value station, and you're listening to the Financial Solution Show, also known as the Fin Show. My name is Samuel Akmadu. I am here with
Enidoye Jackson and Ogushuni Waroloa.
all right, so we have been speaking with James Adeshina, analyst on the show, and we've been talking about food processing and digitalization. Yes, we have so much, a lot of things to talk about. I don't think we'll actually exhaust what we have today. Maybe we'll carry it over to, Tuesday and all of that. So, Orolu, you wanted to ask a question?
Yes, I was going to ask, as Mr. James was talking about the food processing, it sounds very juicy. So I wanted to know, is there any food you'd recommend for someone who's starting out the business? Is there any food you'd recommend be processed, like that is easier to start out, and like how much would it cost for that person to start
out? There are several foods that I can recommend. At least I have them in my list right here. For instance, if you are starting a Gary processing business, you require a processing material or packaging material, tin bag, which costs between 50,000 naira to 100,000 naira. So that is like very cheap. Yeah. Okay, so and the raw materials are out there; they are everywhere. So because you have farms, Gary processing farms, everywhere. However, aside from Gary processing, there are Gary, of course, is under the cassava, the cassava product, and you can process cassava to Gary. You can process cassava to cassava flour and other food products. Another raw materials, food raw materials that you can also process is tomatoes. Tomatoes are used to produce tomato paste, ketchup, and other tomato-based products. So all you have to do is to research. This business requires researching. You don't just go into it because Mr. James mentioned that you can start making money from processing cassava, and you just go to the farm, buy cassava, and you start processing. You need some time for you to make research. You need to learn who are those people that are already into the business. How are they doing it? What are the the products that are already in the market that are related to what you want to start processing? You want to ask all of these questions, okay? And you also want to know if it is a product that you are going to make money from, okay? And if it is a product that is already out there, that is already saturated, you're going to be having serious challenges, competing with those that are already, in the process of that particular food, okay? So you want to really make your research very well. What are those foods that people are always searching for, okay? And are there demands for it? You want to also know that. And you need to also visit the supermarket to see which one that that they have currently. So it's all about creativity. It's all about you offering a solution that we give life to people. So that is just one thing you need to do. It's not something you just jump into. However, you can also go into fruit processing. And under fruit, you can process fruits such as oranges, pineapple, mangoes, and produce what we call the fruit juice, dried fruits, and other fruit-based products. So you can process all of you can. There are some people that even combine pineapples, mangoes, and even oranges together. They process them together, and in achieving this, I'm still going to talk about that later. What are those things? How do you even process them? I'm still going to talk about that maybe tomorrow. I'll talk about how you can process these food items, these raw materials, how you can process cassava, how you can process rice, how you can process fruit, and the things that are required, for you to achieve this. So you can now choose that, okay, Mr. James, I want to go into fruit because, what is required is so easy and all of that, and you can, start making money. And maybe tomorrow I'll also talk about how much you can begin to make, from each of these things, like what is the expected profit at the end of, fully processing any of these products. Okay, so you also want to know that. But I tell you that food is something that everybody needs. The only thing you have to do is that you just have to locate that raw material, that food that people will be willing to pay anything for and to also buy. So that is all. But about making money, you can make so much money, unlimited income, because Akpabio, anyone that is going to survive in the Nigeria of today must be that person that have a business that brings in money every day. It's either you are trading the forex market or the digital asset market, the crypto market, and you are making daily money, or you have something that is giving you money passively, or you have like what we are talking about, you have food product that you have produced that every day people will buy, like 10, 20, 50, and every day you are sure of making something out of what you have produced. That is the only way you can live above the average and live comfortable life. In fact, you will not even be bothered about who is the president of Nigeria. You will not be bothered for the next 4 years, because you have already secured your own life, and you're already making money.
All right. Thank you very much, James, for always churning out illuminating ideas. We're running out of time. Just to pave the way for another program coming up at 9:30, talking about Healthline, and we will have an advert come up at 9:30 as well, or before that time. So this is where we'll call it a wrap today on the Fin Show, Financial Solution Show. It's been a pleasure doing this with
Dorian Jackson. Thank you so much.
And Aurelio Agoshodu, thank you for joining us.
Okay, my name is Samuel Akpabio. Thank you very much, Mr. James Adeshina, for making it to the studios today.
All right, thank you so much. And for those that want to follow me across my social handles on Facebook, James Adeshina is my name, or the On-Service CEO. On Instagram, the On-Service CEO is my name. And on YouTube, I have several videos on how you can begin to make money from the comfort of your home. Just go to youtube.com and search for James Adeshina and subscribe.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. James.
And also today by 11:30, I'm going to be hosting the EDS show.
All right, not to worry.